Hi friends, Gene Burnett from GeneBurnett.com. I thought I'd share a little idea with you today that it's just something I'm working on. I don't know if it's universally true. Maybe you can give me some feedback and you can tell me, is it true for you? But the idea that I'm trying to emphasize and just trying to keep in mind physically and psychologically is that the benefits from a given activity come from doing the activity, not from how good you get at the activity. In fact, getting good at an activity, although it's pleasurable and fun and motivating and ego gratifying and certainly just, feels awesome, there is a downside to that too, and those might actually get in the way of the pure health benefits that come from doing that activity. So what I'm saying is that playing, let's say, ping pong has healthy benefits, right? You're moving around on your feet, your coordination, you're matching, your eye and speed and where the ball is and where your paddle is and all that cool stuff. And you're getting some cardiovascular, your heart's rate's improving, you're picking up the ball, running around, doing all that stuff. So I would posit that the more hours you spend playing ping pong, the more benefits that you're going to get from playing ping pong, if other things are equal, not with bad posture or if you're doing things that are stupid, but you're just playing ping pong. Say you play 2 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you put in 14 hours a week. I would say that you're getting more benefit from playing ping pong if you're just a consistent, average, okay player doing that than if you are a highly competitive, super Olympic level ping pong player who plays for 10 minutes a day. More benefits. I'm not saying they're going to have more fun. I'm just saying that's where the benefits are. So I tend to think about the benefits of what I'm doing because I don't care that much about how great I get at stuff. And I've been noticing, wow, just put in the time, just show up, because sometimes, I can get discouraged when I'm doing something, think, God, I'm not improving, I'm not getting any better. And I go, wait a second, the benefits I'm not going to get more longevity of my vitality, I'm not going to have more coordination, balance, body functioning, all that. So those things aren't going to improve from me just getting better at this thing. It's going to improve because I spend the time, I show up and spend the time doing it. That's where the benefits come from, and that helps me relax, and I just show up and do it regardless of whether I get better or worse. And the interesting thing is I slowly get better, and I get better thoroughly in a way that feels relaxed. When I'm striving to get better, and this is the downside of trying to get better or improving that I mentioned earlier, you're striving to get better, so your attention is on, maybe you're belittling or mad at yourself or down on yourself for not doing it right. You see people playing ping pong or playing tennis or playing golf especially, breaking their rackets and yelling at themselves and being so frustrated at their own self because they're not getting better, they're not winning more. And also, as you get better and achieve a certain level of excellence in something, there's pressure to maintain that excellence, which might mean you practice whether you feel like it or not. And sometimes that's a good thing, just overcoming resistance. But sometimes when you don't feel like it, your body really needs a rest, and you're pushing it to strive for your ego and your desire to stay at that level of excellence. You start looking at other people's level of excellence, and are you measuring up, and how long do you want to measure up? And it's an investment of energy, and how long do you want to keep doing that? There's the continual striving and not feeling so great about the level you're at as you look for higher levels and climbing the rung, etc. And those things all have negative health benefits. As far as I can tell, they create stress. And stress is not so great for us if it's too much. And those things can create too much stress so that you're losing touch with the pleasure and the basic functioning of the thing you're doing. So one of the things that I like to do is I have a wobble board and I set it over there, and then I have a little backboard and a straw hat over there, and I stand on the wobble board, and also off the wobble board, but definitely on the wobble board, and I throw cards into a hat. And I've got 54 cards, and I do usually 4 sets, 4 decks on the wobble board, 4 decks off. And the main reason I started doing this is just a little trick, a little game to get me to spend more time on the wobble board. It was fun to be on the wobble board, but it was just I needed an activity to keep it a little more fresh and interesting and engaging. And so I came up with this idea. So I throw the cards in the hat. And slowly over time, I have definitely gotten better and better and better and better and better. But when I was I guess when I was beginning and up to about a couple of years ago, I just was really, really pissed at myself when I couldn't do it. It seemed so easy, and I couldn't do it, and I'd have these wild ups and downs, and I would get amazing scores, and then I would get terrible scores, and it took me a long time to get consistent, and I was bummed at myself. Meanwhile, the benefits of doing it were just occurring, whether I'm bummed or not. The benefits are just occurring because I'm spending the time on the board. And gradually, I started to realize that, and I just relaxed about getting better. And so I get better. I have good nights. I have bad nights. I have good nights. I have bad nights. But over time, I've gotten consistently better. The last time that I threw these things, I started off okay, 25 out of 54. And then I did 27, and then I did 28, and then I did, oh wait a minute, shit. Hang on a second. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong card. I thought I did better than that. Oh yeah, here it is. Wait a minute, that's not it either. Where the heck is it? Oh, here it is. Here's the latest one. Oh yeah, I had a great night. This is just 2 days ago. I'm getting old. I started with 39 out of 54, and then I did 40, and then I slumped a little. I did 27, which is just half the cards going in, and then 38. So that was like, whoa, that was a good run. And then I was off the wobble board, and I got 34, 37, 41, and 40. And I look at this card here, which is like 5 or 6 rounds and over the last couple weeks, and yeah, lots of 30s and upper 20s, and that's great. But as I go further back, man, it's wildly inconsistent. So I've actually gotten more consistent and better by not caring so much about getting better, just putting in the time, being there. And it's frustrating when I miss an easy one every once in a while, but I've gotten kind of indifferent to my progress level in terms of my mental, physical feeling of doing it. I'm just showing up to do this to get the benefits and see how my nervous system is doing. How am I doing today? And it's certainly fun, and it's enjoyable, and it's a pleasure, and it increases my balance. My ankles are just getting stronger. I'm on the board for longer and longer periods, and that's where the benefits come from. So I encourage you to think in terms of the benefits of the sport or the activity or the things that you're doing, and realize that the benefits come from doing the activity. Whether you're getting good or bad, just do the activity and realize that's where the benefits are. And then, of course, you're not trying to hit the ball into the net, but don't let being better be the total focus. Just show up and do the work. And eventually, for sure, you'll get better. And meanwhile, better or worse, the benefits will be there. Don't give up on something just because you're not getting great at it. There's benefits to be gotten that will prolong the life of your vitality and prolong your ability to be independent and to live well. So thanks for listening. I appreciate it. I do these things to be helpful, so anytime they are helpful, if you let me know, it's always nice. I do have a tip jar at the bottom of the description of this video, and I've got tip jars all over my website, geneburnett.com, but that's just an optional thing to give you the option of supporting me in that way if you wish. It's no big deal to not, but I really do appreciate comments. They're always nice. So be well, take care, good luck with your training.